Young against Paul. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. It's deflected.
DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Young drives in the corner. It's Hunter. Bridges with the steal. Johnson, a wide open look, knocks down the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young against Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Collins, good.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Paul outside. Ayton in the high post.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Shoots over Capela, and he can't bank that one in.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Young. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Paul, he dishes it to Ayton. Rebound by the Hawks. And here is Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Collins, good.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Young against Paul. To the middle. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 41 seconds left to play in the first.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Lets it fly. Over to the left wing. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Fires top of the key. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Booker. Ball passes to Bridges. And the rejection by Collins. And so it's John Collins making highlight for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Capela missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Bogdanovich passes to Capela. Capela with a screen on Booker. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And that one is good.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Bogdanovich up top, defended by Booker. Here's Young. Nails the baby hook. Young's got 6.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Paul for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capela's got 4 rebounds in this game. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capela, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Paul surveying the floor. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Capela. Capela's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hunter finds Collins. Hunter no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Johnson gets deflected. Here's Ayton. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They are just killing them on the interior.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Young against Paul. Young dishes to Capela. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Softball.
Phoenix leading by 4. Paul outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, find a way to get it done.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Young, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside, stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Chris Paul covering. Collins looking around. Now the pass to Hunter. Ball's knocked loose. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
And finished off by Collins.
Assist from
an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Johnson outside. Passes it to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Over Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Drills it from outside.
John Collins.
Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
17-foot shot on the way. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. John Collins has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Herter in at the 2-go. A wide open look here for Wright. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. A wide open look here for Craig. Cans it from downtown. Craig's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns. Wright, left side.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And here are the Suns now. 4-point game. And Craig has it in the corner. McGee sets the pick for Craig. Over Okongwu. Okongwu grabs the board. And the Hawks with possession here. Luwawu, the pass to Herter, and he jams it with authority.
Herter up there high to throw it down.
Here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Payne passes to McGee.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the line for him here. And it's tied up with that one. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Payne. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points for the lead. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Payne with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the feed to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And right, here we go. And a missed layup.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Crowder. Second shot opportunity.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks trailing. Herter passes to Wright. Back to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around. Wright outside. Down low. Here's Okongwu. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Payne dishes to Crowder. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And he gets it to go. McGee's got his second basket of the night. Now here's Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gallinari with the screen for Wright. Feeds it to Gallinari. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. They swipe it. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. A nice shot by Gallinari. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
The kick out to Wright. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Payne passes to McGee. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And they're pushing it up. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3/4 of play in a close game here. The Hawks up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in its small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Booker. Count the basket. And the Suns lead by 1.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
On the wing, Bridges. Booker finds Johnson. Back to Booker. Tries the spin move. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Doubled by Okongwu. And stolen by Wright. Knocked away. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Booker right side. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
The pass to Johnson, launches it, connects from three-point range. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Young against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
CP3 so good at initiating contact and just irritating the defense.
And so Paul nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Young with no one around. Nailed from three-point land.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Ball against Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Booker the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. The 19-footer is on the money. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Got that one up quick.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Johnson outside. Takes a three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And now they decide to foul attention.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence grow.
And Young, here we go. Hunter, no one around him. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night. Ball passes to Bridges. Shoots from 14. No good on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. Young for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Aiton will screen on Bogdanovich. Booker with no one around. Count! Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Pass to Hunter. Latrey. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Paul kicks to Booker. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Young. On the clock. Fires from deep. No good that time. And the Suns call time here. They're down by 3. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And so the big...
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Mitchell against Booker. Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. The Suns clear it. And here's Booker. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Over to the wing. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Now Bridges. To the inside. Ayton, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Paul passes to Booker. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there it is for him. Booker's got 5 points.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Conley with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Mitchell against Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Back to O'Neal. And the layup is good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Ayton. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Conley against Paul. It's good.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Booker. This one for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Mitchell, good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Ball passes to Booker. Spins. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker missing again.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
Here's Gobert. Booker defending. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
I just love the ball move.
Now Paul, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Conley. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Conley against Paul. Six to shoot. It's Bridges on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Utah with the ball. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Mitchell, good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell drives in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Conley with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Basket counts.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Conley. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Fires the 3. They get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Paul against Conley. To the wing on the left. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The 3 from Mitchell. No luck on that one. The Suns have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Booker, good. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those 2 are ones that stick out the most.
Mitchell misses.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, had a nice open look right there. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for three. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
The drive by Paul. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Conley.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
Crafty move, and he lays it up and in. Conley's got his second basket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps it.
Thanks, Allie.
The Suns, 18.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Daniel House out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschall. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Gay in at the power forward position. That's the group for Utah right now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Paschall from outside. Pure from three-point range. Paschall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Payne against Clarkson. Payne, pass to McGee. Over Whiteside. McGee's shot is off. The Jazz shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. House misses. Well, Phoenix is shooting only 36% so far in this game. Outside Payne. From deep three-point range. Crowder, the pass to McGee. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. To the inside. Puts the move on. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
And here's Payne outside. It's stolen by Clarkson. He's got a clear path. Jumps up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Payne. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stop.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Clarkson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Okay, the pass to Whiteside. On the wing, Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Good work there as it goes. Paschall's got 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to McGee. Inside, Šarić. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Clarkson passes to Gay. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's House. Oh, McGee with the block. To the middle. Here's Šarić. It's tipped.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Šarić throws it down.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Back to Clarkson. Here's House. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Unable to get that one. Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. Šarić with it. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Payne against Clarkson. Now here's Pascal. Tight defense on him. Pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. He buries it from 3.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Sun substitution.
Paul against Clarkson. Paul passes to Aiden. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Whiteside. He got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter,
And your Jazz Dancers.
and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Let's go with a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Paul. Shoots from 12, and it's in, off the glass.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
From deep, Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Bridges on the wing. Launches it. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Conley goes in, lays it up and banks it in.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 4 points this quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight. Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Right wing. Outside Conley. Driving to the basket. Outside for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Ayton, a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. And that one's long. Utah has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Mitchell double team. Here's Bogdanovich. And Booker pulls it down.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. And he recovers it. Paul with the double. Launches a 3. Utah the rebound. Left side Conley for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mike Conley.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
The Jazz have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. And here's Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. Off target from outside. And it's Phoenix's ball. 17-point game. Paul against Conley. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Conley. Off on that one. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capela make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
In the corner, Collins with it. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Young from outside bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Utah.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch, or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
Now, here is Young. Collins, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Collins. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Mitchell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Crafty move. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Capela, the pass to Collins. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Young against O'Neal. Shakes him. That one doesn't go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Capela finds Hunter. Capela with a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Hunter. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah leading. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Capela, and the dunk by Capela.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Mitchell outside. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, Mitchell. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. He can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. It's stolen by Capela. Finished off the second basket of the game.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capela maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Conley against Young. Gobert with a wide open look. Another miss by Utah.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Collins, good.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Puts it up from 7. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
And he gets it back. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Young's got 5.
And how about Young being active and getting after it on the glass? This type of play demonstrates leadership.
And so it's John Cowan making highlights for it.
All right, Booker's coming out of the
And how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capela in at the 5 spot.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Conley into the lane. And the rejection by Collins. Down low. Here's Gobert. Rebound by the Hawks. Capela's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is Young's mentality, ready to shoot the rock as soon as he catches the pass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Young passes to Hunter. Capela kicks to Young. Jacks up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell outside. Back to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Young from outside. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one's good. Hunter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Fast break. Here we go. Mitchell wide open. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Hawks leading by 13. Young from deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. And Clint Capela is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Utah has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Young against Clarkson. House kicks to Clarkson. The pass to House. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The drive by Clarkson. That shot off the mark. Ready by Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Out to Gallinari from the arc. They get the rebound. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The drive by Clarkson. For the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Estiluwawu fires the 3. And Pascal pulls it down. House dishes to Gay. To the inside. Here's Clarkson. Another miss by Utah. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling good about their
22.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll
39.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. Great rhythm, looking comfortable and
let's see who's floor to start the third. So on the floor for Utah, Eric Pascal out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shot is off. Jazz trail by 17. House the pass to Pascal. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Complained that they get hacked all game long, but they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying. Up a barrage.
Nobody near Pascal. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. And the jam by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint really
That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And we're about a minute and a half. Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Hernan Gomez down low. And stolen by Okongwu. They get it back. Right side, no good. Rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Herder. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Utah has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range. Gay inside. Right on him, just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Utah.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from
that time. Wright's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Clarkson kicks to Gay. This is it to House.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House.
Charging foul.
That's his first foul.
Daniel House. That's his first personal foul. Something.
Gallinari in the corner. Pass to Herder. For 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. Bogdanovich has got 5.
I think it's obvious that Bogdanovich has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control.
Here's Okongwu. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell passes to Conley. Hits the three-point bomb.
It goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
This is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Right, the pass to Okongwu. Gallinari in the corner. Shot. Can't hit. And here's Utah. They're on a 10-2 run here. Mitchell's shot is good.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
On right, gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Mitchell right side. Over Bogdanovich. Comes to a close. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball.
Knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capela make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter.
Here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
In the corner, Collins with it. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And you expect this from Young. He's
Conley penetrating. Here's Bogdanovich out to Conley. Bogdanovich inside, working on Collins. One-on-one here. Running. There's O'Neal with the three. And the Jazz, another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Capela. There's the dish to Hunter. Taking his time here. Feeds to Capela. The kick out to Young. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Young's got 22.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Young outside. To the middle. Here's Capela. Bank shot. No good.
Having rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. A three. Traps in the tray.
Pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Team foul.
Kicks to Capela. Inside. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 17 points for Donovan Mitchell. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen.
Over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Spins. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
He feeds it to Capela. In the corner, it's Hunter. It's tipped. And now here comes Conley leading the break for three. Mitchell. Trae Young grabs the miss. So they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Conley against Young. Collins passes it to he kicks it to Capela. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking some of the
into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Nails the tray.
An improving three-point shooter.
Mitchell outside. To the inside. Bogdanovich. Hunter dishes to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Passes to Hunter. Kicks it to Capela. Hunter the pass to Capela. Bogdanovich left side. It's Young on the wing. Capela with a screen on Mitchell, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And you have to respect Trae Young's work ethic. He's a young player who you can tell puts in the work to develop his game and improve on the few weaknesses he has.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight
In the East for a long time, Allie. Good possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Ayton. Capela with a block.
Capela, one of the best shot blockers in the
And these teams both extremely talented up front. Brent, in your estimation, have the days of
NBA, I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. And when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play. There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young.
Ball passes to Johnson. Tries the spin move. Tries again. Ayton hits the layup after the sweet pump.
Ever give up points on the boards, that's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Takes a step back. Capela. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Clint Capela gets 2 feet into the painted area like.
Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Right side Booker. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Went over and back. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he.
Ball against Young. Ball drives in. Oh, and the jam!
Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player.
Side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. Make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Here's Young. The Suns getting their last shot to go.
That's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Minutes gone here in the first. Yep, that one goes. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often.
Young with it, now guarded by Ayton. Capela, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's going to come. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
So much reliance for this team on Capela and his grittiness to do the little things.
Young against Paul.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges. All alone. It's good. That time from Paul.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Young. From downtown. And here's a three from Paul. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Hunter, good.
Did not rush the shot.
Outside Paul. Uncovered. Oh, Paul's got his third basket on the night right there.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. Kicks it out to Collins. It's stolen by Johnson. Finds Paul. Spins. Shoots over Collins. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And Chris Paul.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capela. And there's contact. On the Phoenix Suns. That free throw misses. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Yeah, and it's keep an eye on.
Collins with the slam.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Paul. Shoots over Capela. Capela with a block. In transition. Stolen by Ayton. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud.
And he's always been a coach on the floor.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capela in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the basket by Bridges. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Booker finds Johnson. 6 to shoot. Hey, rejected by Capela. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. On the break. Bridges misses.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Ball against Young. Capela with a block. They recover it. That one falls. Ayton's got 6. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Bogdanovich passes to Capela. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Here's Paul. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. With the 10-footer, another one falls for Phoenix.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Here's Capela. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Capela's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Paul against Young. For 3, Bridges. Capela with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Hunter for 3. Bogdanovich into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Right side Johnson. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Paul passes to Bridges. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
Now here's Young. Back to Collins. The kick to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. From the wing, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution.
Now Payne. Pass to Shaman. Over Capela. Here's McGee.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense.
And so it's Clint Capela. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. A fantastic game from Clint Capela in this one.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Jay Crowder. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Craig in at the small forward position.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Payne against Wright. Gets stolen by Wright. And now the Hawks on the break. McGee with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And Crowder with the jam.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside Herter. Down low. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Payne against Wright. Pass to Shamet. Got a hand on it.
How about that? That's a big boost defensively if Herter can get in there and block shots and intimidate in some way.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now here's Herter. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Wright against Payne. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. On the push, here comes Atlanta.
Well, fast hands from Gallinari. Can't say he's fast on the break, but he ignited it.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Now McGee. The shake. Rejected by a Kongwu. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns trailing. Outside Craig. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Shamet. It's stolen by Wright. It's tipped. Stolen by Payne. Pass to McGee. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. McGee in the post. Okongwu on him. Second chance effort. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Now here's Herter. Defense right on him. Wright drives it. Oh, McGee with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Shamet. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Shamet giving his team a little bit of scoring punch. That's going to help out from the mid-range.
Wright against Payne. Back to Wright. Stolen by Payne. On the break. For the lead. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Outside Payne. Tries a 9-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Payne's got his first 2 points. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Herter. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Herter. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Shamet into the lane. Shoots over Okongwu. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
And that'll do it.
All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get loud.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Collins at the 4 with Capela at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Young. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Bogdanovich down low. Booker defending. Bogdanovich no good. And Phoenix shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Paul passes to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. That one's good. This game is all even.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Young against Paul. Young the pass to Bogdanovich.
One foul called on. That's his third. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Hunter. Stolen by Bridges.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Paul against Young. The drive by Paul to take the lead. Johnson, left side Paul. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. That one's wide left. The Hawks leading. And Hunter, here we go. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Capela. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins inside. Johnson on him. Collins, no good. Left side, Johnson. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Outside Young. Pass to Capela. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Booker. Shakes him, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't pulled off any in that regard.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in that.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
For 3, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Now here's Johnson. Ayton draws the double to tie it up. And Collins with the big block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending from deep. Johnson. The shot won't fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Booker with it. Nice look on this one. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
There's Young with the three. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
To take the lead. Paul can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
It's Bridges on the wing. From deep, Johnson. Oh, my! What a shot!
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
There's Young with the three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one.
Thank you, everyone.
excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Booker against Mitchell. From the baseline. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Right side, Conley. Bogdanovich inside. Johnson on him. Bogdanovich, no luck. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. The drive by Booker. Gets it to fall from the right block.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Johnson. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Jazz. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Tries the spin move. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. This ball grabs the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Bridges misses.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Now Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Utah needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Suns ball.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Ball against Conley. Bounce pass from Paul. Johnson surveying the floor. No one near him. And yes, it's good. And that ties it up. The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. And stolen by Booker. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell with it. No points in the game yet for him. Booker outside. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the triple.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Conley. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Right at the free throw line.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Another miss by Utah.
Jazz foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
That's his
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 5. Stay.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Benji on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bogdanovic has got 5 points so far.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovic. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Jazz ball.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Mitchell looking it over. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And the Jazz, another 3.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From outside the arc, that one dropped for his second bucket. Again, 2 for 4. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Paul outside. Booker against Mitchell. In the corner, it's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bogdanovic, no luck. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now, here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Paul against Conley. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. 4 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it. As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Pass to Mitchell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Kicks it to O'Neal. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
3-point field goal.
O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball against Conley. 18 feet out. Ball with the bucket. And the Suns lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Mitchell outside. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Ball against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball finds 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for Johnson. Crowder comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. And here is Shamet. Over House. Can't hit that one.
That's one he knows he should have drained. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So on the floor for Utah, Eric Paschal out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the 2. Here's Paschal. Just 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Paschal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Down low, here's Sharch. And Paschal pulls it down. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Clarkson kicks to House. Here's Clarkson. Takes the 13-footer. That one a little long. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. He dishes it to McGee. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Suns lead by 3.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Paschal, covered by Sharch. Back to Gay. Deflects the pass. Crowder with the steal. And stolen by Gay. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Charge outside. That shot no good. And Utah the other way now.
And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, G.A., Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him. Keeps the defense guessing with the pull-up J. Landry Shaman's jumper is right on time.
The drive by Clarkson. Right side kicks to Pascal. Right side, the pass to Pascal. Three-pointer. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson with the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Now guarded by Payne. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. The Jazz making a switch as Azubuike's checked in. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's stolen. Clarkson outside. Spins. He takes it in. McGee with the block.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
The kick out to Crowder. Here's Payne. No good with the triple. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Azubuike. The Jazz again can't hit it. Phoenix leading by 4. Shamet on the wing. McGee trying to break free. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
And he comes up with the deuce. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Payne kicks to Shamet. McGee up top. Dishes to Sharge. Clock at 6. Wide open shot is on the money. Sharge has got his first basket. Jazz trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Gay. Good work defensively by Crowder. Phoenix leading by 4.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Shamet with the steal. And there's a whistle. It goes on Daniel House. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Paul. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Conley. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
First team foul.
Phoenix with the ball. They lead by 4. And And Booker kicks to Paul.
The heart and hustle of Conley really putting in work on defense.
Paul's shot is off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Ayton, the pass to Johnson. Over O'Neal. From 12 feet out. It's good. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And Paul pulls it down. Suns leading by 6. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. Johnson in the corner. Back to Booker. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Here's Paul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The 10-footer. Bridges passes to Ayton.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
The drive by Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. For 3, Bridges buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
And there's the pass to Booker. Paul looking over the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Booker from the arc. Bridges against O'Neal. It's stolen by Gobert.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
Conley with a wide open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now just a 4-point Suns lead. Now Booker. He kicks it to Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. The Suns moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Paul can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 4. Lets it go from deep. And the Jazz another 3.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Conley against Paul. Passes it to Booker. They get it back.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
The feed to Bridges. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. Buries it from outside.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Paul with the ball. Looking to end the run. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And stolen by Booker. Shoots the three. Misses. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg.